everybody, it's me, Carmine DeStefano, the Bookman. In 1997, Black Isle Studios and Interplay collaborated on a PC game about a post-apocalyptic world of the future, if the apocalypse happened in the past, and things then remained as they were back then, and they made a PC game called Fallout. In 1998, they made a sequel 20 years after the first one called Fallout 2. But then Interplay went bankrupt, and they had to sell the rights to the third one to a company called Bethesda Softworks. You've heard of them before, the Oblivion company. And they made the final part of this trilogy called Fallout 3. Now this game was acclaimed and beloved by all, so let's take a look at it together, shall we? The game opens up with Ron Perlman giving us a background.
Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters. And no one ever leaves. Now stay down!
And we start off at birth. That's pretty early. Your father is voiced over by Liam Neeson. Yes, you know, Liam Neeson.
And I will kill you.
This is really your tutorial where you edit your physical characteristics, your physical attributes. You learn about interactions with people and how they affect others, like Butch here, voiced over by Craig Seckler. He's an escapee from Oblivion.
None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt.
Can't recognize him? Maybe this will remind you.
No more. You're frightening me.
You also answer questions to see what your special attributes are. When you're done with that, your friend Amada wakes you up and tells you that your father left the vault, so you break out of there yourself and emerge in the wastelands. From here, you can take on a bunch of side quests like finding Lucy West's brother Ian, and the answer is... yes, I would. Only if you were real.
You suck!
Or trading sugar bombs for caps with this ghoul Murphy. If you have the expansions, you can follow a distress signal from Werner, meet up with him, then take the tethered threads of a dead slave to go to the pit and save live slaves. Or you can follow a signal from these outcasts to hook you up to a simulator of Anchorage that opens up a weapons and armor cache. Either way, it's just you, the Wastelands, and your Pip-Boy, a nifty device that gives you vital signs, attributes, statistics, maps, inventory, and radio broadcasts, like Galaxy News Radio, where 3Dog gives you updates on your progress and plays 50 songs. But there's only one really great song.
But your beef got a long, sharp knife. He starts talking and don't know when to stop. Oh, you fellas better watch your wife, but Pete don't care whose meat he talks. He's hacking, whacking, smacking. He's hacking, whacking, smacking. He's hacking, whacking, smacking.
The main storyline leads you to Megaton, a town not too far away, and Colin Moriarty's saloon, where you meet another escapee from Oblivion, Wes Johnson.
Megaton means nothing to you.
He's a little easier to recognize.
Now, you embrace your fate. For the slaying of Rufio was the signing of a covenant.
There, Colin Moriarty tells you that your father went to Galaxy News Radio, so you go there to meet with 3Dog, and he tells you that he'll help you if you get a satellite from the Museum of Technology and hook it up to the top of the Washington Monument. When you do that, he tells you that your father went down to Rivet City. There you meet Dr. Lee. You'll bypass all of that if you take on Moira Brown's Wasteland Survival Guide side quest, where the toughest thing you'll fight is a Mama Luke. I'm sorry, Mira Luke. Dr. Lee then sends you to the Jefferson Memorial, where your father leaves tapes about Project Purity and going to Vault 102 to meet with a Dr. Braun. When you go to Vault 102, you're hooked up to another simulator of a 1950s peaceful town. Some weird-looking child that occasionally has an older German man's voice. But you find the failsafe switch, get out of there, break your father out as well, and he's excited to see you, along with getting Project Purity back on track. So you follow him back to Rivet City, where he meets with Dr. Lee and her group. You go back to the Jefferson Memorial, clear out the super mutants so the Eggheads can do their work. Your father then sends you on odd jobs, and while you're doing them, you'll notice that the government is screwing everything up. You go back to your father to see he sacrificed himself for the sake of the Purifier, and so you escape with Dr. Lee in the underground tunnels. and emerge in the Citadel, the home base of the Brotherhood of Steel. There you find out that the last piece that your father needs for the purifier is in Vault 87. Go to Vault 87 and run into a captured super mutant called Fox. You help him out and he'll get the last piece you need from the highly irradiated area. So now that you got the piece, you're back on your... Whoa! Wake-up call! You come to in the government's home base, where the president asks to see you. So you fight through his minions, go to his private sector, and learn that the president is just a large computer. Still better than some of the candidates we've had recently. You do whatever business you want with President Eden, then escape the compound. When you do, if you had good karma, you'll get Fox to help you out. You don't, you don't. Either alone or with Fox, you
Go back to the Citadel!
where they go through their battle plans. And with the help of Liberty Prime, this giant robot, you break through the Enclave barriers and get back to the Jefferson Memorial. Go into the highly irradiated chamber, pass out due to radiation poisoning. From Ron Perlman.
And war never changes.
If you have the Broken Steel expansion, you wake up to Elder Lions giving you more missions. You don't, you don't. And that's pretty much it. So, what do I think of this game? I liked it. The environment is expansive, there are millions of options, your weapons are interesting and destructive at the same time. There are side quests up the ass, everything that floats your good or evil little boat. It is fun and you can get obsessed over it, but I do have one little issue with it. Healing. Stim packs are expensive and scarce, beds are hard to keep track of. Now you can drink water and eat food, but you'll end up getting radiation poisoning, and they don't heal limbs. Only stim packs and sleeping can. The only way you can repair armor is by having two of the same kind, which leaves you vulnerable after a while. In other words, you will die over and over and over and over and over and over again. Now that does make it challenging, but after a while it becomes fucking annoying! But there are so many different ways you can kill people, both good and evil. And that's what makes everyone happy, isn't it? Thank you all for watching. I'll have more for you soon to come. So stay tuned, take care, and have a great day.
I don't want to set the world on